what if I told you that last night wasn't just another finals game? Because for most of the night, it looked over. The Spurs led by 29 points. 29. In the NBA Finals. In Madison Square Garden, against a Knicks team that looked completely dead in the water. And then, something happened. The Knicks didn't just come back. They pulled off the largest comeback in NBA Finals history. And in the process, they may have given the NBA something even more valuable than a championship contender. A historic moment. For nearly 3 quarters, this game belonged to San Antonio. Everything was working. The Spurs looked organized, disciplined, unshaken, and most importantly, they looked like they had completely silenced New York. The crowd was stunned. The Knicks looked finished, and the series looked destined to head back to San Antonio with all the momentum on the Spurs side. Then the lead hit 29. At that point, the conversation wasn't about who would win. The conversation was about how badly the Knicks were losing. But sports doesn't operate like a spreadsheet. Sometimes, the thing nobody expects happens. Possession by possession. The Knicks started climbing. A stop. A 3. Another stop. Another 3. The arena woke up. The pressure shifted. And suddenly, the team that had spent most of the night in control looked uncomfortable. By the time the game entered the final minutes, the impossible had become believable. And once a crowd believes, anything can happen. The Knicks completed the comeback. Madison Square Garden exploded, and history was made. Here's what's interesting. Before tonight, the conversation was about markets. New York versus San Antonio. Big market versus small market. Attention versus organization. But tonight changed the discussion, because moments are more valuable than markets. The NBA doesn't just sell teams. The NBA sells memories. It sells highlights. It sells moments people tell stories about years later. And whether you're a Knicks fan, a Spurs fan, or neither, people are going to remember where they were when this happened. That's valuable. Very valuable. Now the Knicks are one win away. From completing one of the most dramatic championship runs in franchise history. And suddenly, the pressure shifts completely. The Spurs now face a different challenge. Not just winning a basketball game, but stopping a story. Because once a team starts feeling inevitable, that's when things become dangerous. Maybe big markets matter. Maybe television ratings matter. Maybe media attention matters. But last night reminded us of something else. The most valuable thing in sports is a moment people can't stop talking about. And the Knicks just created one. So what do you think? Was this simply the greatest comeback in NBA Finals history? Or was it the moment the Knicks became inevitable? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button, subscribe to Sportivelli so you never miss another look at the game behind the game, and share this video with someone who thinks sports are only about the final score. Until next time, let's talk post-game.